It's just about time for football once again. EA Sports is proud to bring you this exciting NFL broadcast. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
We'll have to see how the passing game and kicking game were affected by this win. Hi, football fans. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting ready for the start of the game. Chris, looks like the weather will be an issue.
The wind will definitely have a big impact on the kicking and passing game. That could change the outcome of this one eventually.
They nearly gave that ball away. That was close.
You can almost feel the air being sucked out of a stadium whenever a ball hits the ground on special teams. Everybody goes,
Kicker looks ready to get this one started. Let's head down to the field for the opening kickoff. They hand it off. He's tackled at about the 37-yard line. Gore gets about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 38. San Francisco goes with the ace set here.
Tiger, tiger, tiger.
He drops back. Strong throw to his left. Lack of concentration as it bounces away. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Drops back. And he's dragged down for the sack. And that was a nice play to get in there for the sack.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Lee will kick it away. And boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Fielded at the 19. Cuts back, and he's dropped. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Kick 300. Kick 300.
Back to throw. Moves to his right, and it's caught. And they get him around the 42-yard line. And the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
Clark moves in motion. Grossman drops back. Gets the pass off. Oh, that's just sloppy. And the hit knocked the ball out on that play.
That's just a big hit right there. No way the receiver could hold on to that one.
Nickel back in this time. He drops back. Passes left. Makes the grab. He steps out around the 49-yard line. That completion was almost enough for the first.
Yeah, but he just couldn't get it past the marker. Pretty good looking play that time. Able to get it close to the first down, which brings up a good 4th down decision. I think they'll go for it here.
Maynard punts it, and this wasn't his best effort. It'll go out at the 35-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Feeds it to the back. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Bad luck as he drops it. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Drops back to pass. Makes the throw out to his right. Manning gets the interception. What a shot! What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
on play action. And they get to him. They have to find a way to provide better protection for him.
You're absolutely right. There was not a very good blocking scheme on that one. If you can't get them blocked with 5 guys, you got to start leaving in 6, maybe even 7. These are tremendous pass rushers in this game today.
Right 20. Kick 300. Kick 300.
Setting up play action. Throws out to the left. Roman catches it. Interception. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Lane 88. Lane 88.
Smith hands off. The defender gets him to the ground. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on their own 42. Gord alone back.
48. 48.
Back to pass. He needs to get rid of it. They get to the QB. And the blitz created tremendous pressure.
Yeah, anytime you blitz, you're gambling. Essentially what you're saying is that I think my guys can get to the quarterback before my man coverage breaks down in the secondary. That time, a great job executing the blitz. They got there.
Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Smith will look to throw. Throws it short. What a hit! And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 30. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Handoff to the right. Dropped behind the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
On the ground with a tailback. Tackled around the 32-yard line. Benson picks up 2 yards with the carry. Here's a 3rd and 8 situation. Ball on their own 32. They'll bring the dime backs in.
Right 20. Right 20.
Grossman will look to pass. Rockets it. Makes the catch. Brought down right around the 40-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
The halfback with the carry. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Benson gets 6 yards after taking the handoff on the counter play. Chicago is going with the offset eye backfield.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 20.
Gives it off. He fights forward to around midfield. The back gets 3 on the carry.
Gain of 3.
That brings up another 3rd down attempt. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Right 20.
Play action. Goes through his read. He makes the catch. A lot of room to run. They line up at the 48. Only one man back. He gets another carry. And they get him at the 47-yard line. No gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll face 2nd down and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. They're going to pitch it. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. The ball carrier gives them 6 yards on the ground. Facing another third down situation, they've converted 2 so far on this drive.
Line 20. Line 20. Kick 300. Kick 300.
Chicago uses motion. Drops back. Passes it. It's picked off. And that was the second time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
48. 48.
Little handoff. Tackle at the 47-yard line. The offensive line really got a good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Blue 40. Zebra.
He drops back to pass. Surveys the field. And he caught it. He's brought down at the 42. Bruce makes the catch for about 5 yards on the play. Good enough for a first down.
Not a big play there, but a nice gain of about 5 yards and pick up the first down.
Block 99 Philly.
Setting up play action. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Rifles this one out to the middle. Brought down around the 11-yard line. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Smith has completed every pass on this drive. Passes the line. He tried to use his feet to gain some yardage, but just couldn't find any room to run.
He's a good athlete, and if he gets some space, he's not afraid to take off and run. That's exactly what he did there. He may rethink it, though, the next time.
388.
He drops back. Down the middle. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
It's loose, and it's picked up by one of the linemen. And they were lucky to fall on that one. The defense was closing in to scoop it up.
You have to protect the ball. It's really just as simple as that. You cannot have turnovers and expect to be successful in a game like this.
388. Scatter.
Passes to the end zone. Johnson was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Here we go. 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Smith comes to the line, 3-wide formation. Looks to pass. And it's knocked down. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Right down the middle. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. And here's the kick. It's a fumble. There's a scramble. and a costly fumble.
He was hit hard on that one, but you have to expect that on kick returns because you have guys flying 100 miles per hour in both directions.
And they get him right around the 16-yard line. So that play goes for about 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Ace backfield this time. He throws left. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That play lost yardage.
He did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
Short throw to the right. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one that wasn't intercepted.
Set down, the kick is up, and it's good. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. Great kick here. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Grossman comes to the line, 3-wide formation. Throws left. Pass is complete. He's brought down right around the 38-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Line 20. Line 20.
Nice play fake. Not much time to throw. Knocked down. Clark was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Grossman lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. He's tackled at the 41-yard line. A yard, maybe 2, on the carry. They line up at the 41. The Bears come out in a single back formation. Looks to pass. Gets rid of the ball. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. And a solid game through the air, but they'll still end up short of the marker.
I like the call that time by the coaching staff. He gets the ball out into the hands of a playmaker. Then it's just simply up to your athlete to beat their athlete one-on-one in the open field and make a play. That time came up short.
Kicks it away, and he must have missed that one. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 36. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Here's the give. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. That's a 3-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. From their own 39-yard line. They'll come out in the shotgun. Smith dropping back. It's completed. Tackled around the 49-yard line. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Sets up the play action. He's dropped for the sack. What can they do to put a stop to this guy getting to the quarterback? And it's only in the first quarter. That's just amazing. Offset I formation in the backfield.
48! 48!
Looks to pass. On the run, he throws it. He's dropped at about the 37-yard line. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
But you never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
They hand it off. And they get him at the 34-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up second down. They come out with a big set. On play action, throws it, and it's completed. Tackled at the 17, and a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Tiger, tiger, tiger!
Sets up the play action. Catch is made. He's tackled at about the 15-yard line. That play-action pass didn't fool anybody. We played a quarter. The score is 6-0. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. Smith is lined up under center. Only one man back here. And the defense has a heavy rush. Battle was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Third down now, 10 yards to go. The Bears bring in their dime package.
48! 48! Zebra! Zebra!
Looks to pass. End zone. Tipped pass. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
And he missed it wide left. What happened to the kick there, Chris?
Sometimes when the kicker tries to hit it a little too hard, you'll see him yank it to the left. There's like a golf game or something like that. When you really try to load up, the tendency is to pull it left.
He took a shot at the 24-yard line. Almost got a yard.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He drops back. He throws on the run. Harris gets the pick. At the 30. He's brought down at the 25. And chalk up another one for this defense.
3 picks on the day, and every time you think this offense is starting to get it going, they turn it over again.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 25. One-man backfield.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
On the ground with a tailback. And he just got hammered. Gore gets about a yard on the play.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
They go with the run. Brought down at the 24-yard line. No gain, and so it'll be third down. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. Ball on the 24. Chicago lines up in a dime defense here.
Tiger, 48.
Smith back to throw. Throws on the run. And the pass falls incomplete. Incomplete pass to bring up 4th down. We're probably looking at a field goal attempt right here.
But one thing you learn pretty early on in the NFL, that settling for field goals usually gets you beat.
Set down. The kick is up. And it's good. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
The kick is away. Davis from the 10. Brought down at the 24-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Grossman comes to the line with 3 wide.
Here we go. Line 20. Line 20. Kick 300.
Grossman hands it off. And they get him at the 24-yard line. Less than a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Grossman is lined up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Little handoff. Tackled at the 25. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that drop.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Drops back to pass. He throws it. Should have had that one. He was wide open. And that will be a 3 and out for the offense after that incompletion.
There's nothing more frustrating for an offense to come in and go 3 and out. That's just embarrassing.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Rossum fields it at the 31. He's tackled at the 50. And that was a pretty nice return there, Chris.
He was just a couple of steps away from breaking that one all the way. This coverage team better start stepping up, or he's going to take one in for 6.
Gord on the inside handoff. He's dropped for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Green 88. Green 88. Black 99 Philly.
He drops back. Throws while on the run. McBride gets his hand on it. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Zebra. 48.
Looks to pass. On the run, he throws it. He's brought down at the 38. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Scatter.
Back to throw. Dumps it out left. And he dropped him in the open field. Bruce gains 4 yards on that reception, so that'll make it second down. 2 tight end set. Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Hillman picks it off. Hit hard at the 18-yard line. And the defense just picked up their second interception of the game.
There's a lot of good players on this defense. I've really enjoyed so far watching how quickly they break on the ball.
Chicago comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation.
Line 20.
Passes. Hester can't make the catch. Hester was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers.
Wait 20. Wait 20.
Grossman back to pass. With the throw. He's there for the catch. Brought down right around the 28-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Throws out right with the catch. And they get him at about the 47-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Banta Kane has the interception. To the 20. To the 10. They'll get in for the touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
This should add the extra point. Here's the kick. Up and good. Kicks it off. From the 8-yard line. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Grossman is under center. I formation behind him.
Wait 20. Wait 20.
He's under pressure. Banta Kane knocks it down. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. Chicago comes out with an I formation.
Wait 20. Wait 20.
They're going to pitch it. Rolls right. In and out of his hands. Booker wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers.
Wait 20. Wait 20.
He drops back to pass. All kinds of pressure. Comes down with it. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
20.
Looking to throw. Fires it out. There for the reception. And he's drilled at the 24-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Drops back on first down. The pass is away. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal.
Let's go.
From the 1-yard line. Benson lines up as the single back.
Here we go. Wait 20. Wait 20.
Passes to the end zone. They went with the sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Wait 20. Wait 20.
Setting up play action. He's in for the score. Grossman found the weakness in the defense and made them pay. They're lining it up for the point after. Extra point is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Booming kick. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They'll work the left side. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Gore gets 6 yards on the carry. 2nd and 4 now. Gore alone in the backfield.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
On play action, he's under a heavy rush. He's sacked, and that makes the second time he's gotten to it.
Yeah, no question about it. They've had a tough time stopping this guy so far. Maybe they're going to have to move a back or a tight end, somebody over there to at least slow him down so they can get a pass off.
He drops back to pass. Not much time to throw. Off-target pass. The quarterback's pass falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. The 49ers line up to punt. Hestert is back awaiting the punt. He gets it away. And they make the fair catch. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive. Chicago sets up in the eye. He needs to get rid of it. And the fullback is wide open out there. That play fake is good for a gain of a handful. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 39. Chicago comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. Here's the pass. There for the catch. Brought down at the 38. A decent gain on the pass.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
He looks to throw on 1st down. And he catches it. He's dropped at the 31. The completed pass goes for a gain of 7.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Setting up play action. Pass completed. He's brought down around the 18-yard line. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
On the ground with a tailback. Brought down at the 16-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2.
They line up in the shotgun. Benson takes the handoff. They tackle him for a loss. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Grossman is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Harris intercepts it. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
Touch. Green 88. Touch.
They'll throw on first down with the pass. Brings it in. And they get him at the 13. That'll give him a little room to work.
And I always thought plays like that were essentially point savers. If you have to punt the ball from your own goal line, you're almost assuredly going to give up points on the next possession.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped at the 19. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Green 88. Green 88. Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Drops back. He throws right. Tackled at the 29-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Fakes the run. Is there for the catch. Brought down at the 30. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give him that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
Green 88.
Play action. Still perfect on the drive. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Blue 45.
Gore takes the handoff. He's dropped right around the 50-yard line. They picked up a yard.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Smith is under center. 2 tight ends in the formation.
48. 48. Scatter, scatter, scatter.
And they get him at the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the run. Third down now, 5 to go. This is the 9th play of this drive.
Touch. Green 88. Green 88.
Handoff up the middle. Brought down around the 41-yard line. Gore picks up 5 yards with the carry. Lead is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. He gets it away. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive.
Here we go. Line 20. Line 20.
Drops back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. He's dropped at the 23. Looks like a gain of 3 on the pass.
Always a dangerous play when you get a wide receiver in the open field against man coverage, but that time the defense was there and made a nice open field tackle.
20. Line 20.
Drops back. Rifles it left. What an open field tackle. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Drops back on first down. Short throw to the left. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football, exactly where to go with that ball.
Kick 300.
Passes to his left. Drops the easy pick. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Line 20. Line 20.
Grossman will look to throw. Throws it. Lewis has the pick. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
First down, 10 to go. San Francisco goes with the ace set here. Looks to pass. He throws on the run. Tackled at the 47-yard line. Picked up 10 yards. Second down, less than a yard to go. We're at the 1-minute mark, first half. Back to pass. Throws on the run. And they get him at the 40. Battle picks up 7 yards and a fresh set of downs with that reception.
Good discipline that time by the quarterback. You don't always have to throw the football down the field. If it's open, quickly short, just get the ball to the receiver and let him go to work.
Knocked loose. A punishing blow by the defender.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
Smith will line up with the shotgun formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Friday.
He drops back to pass. They picked it off. The defense looks like they're running a pick drill out there.
And I think you said that well, because this has been a team defense. They've been getting pressure, good coverage in the secondary, and this quarterback is struggling.
He's looking to throw. Short pass to his left. He steps out around the 46-yard line. Maybe a yard on that completion. Chicago comes to the line with 3 wide.
Line 20. Line 20.
He drops back. He needs to get the pass off. Hester was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. 3rd and 10. Nickel package on defense.
Here we go. Line 20. Line 20.
Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Looks to pass. Surveys the field. Can't connect on the pass. They'll face 2nd down and 10. The Bears bring in their dime package. San Francisco uses motion. Smith will look to throw, and the defense has a heavy rush. Brought down at the 30. They weren't ready for a run by the quarterback.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from you.
That'll be it for the first half of play. Our halftime score is the 49ers 16, the Bears 7. He kicks it. He's tackled at the 25. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Line 20. Line 20.
Chicago motions right. There's a play fake. Completed. He's dropped at the 30. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Back to throw. He throws it. Brings this one in. And they get him around the 41-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Hands it off. Brought down right around the 40-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Grossman steps to the line of scrimmage. Offense lines up in an I.
Line 20. Aspen.
Here's the throw. Tackled at about the 41. And a nice pick up there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Line 20. Line 20.
They'll go with the run once again. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Benson gains about a yard on the play. 2nd and 9. Only one man back.
Here we go. Line 20. Line 20.
Grossman has completed every pass on this drive. He's hammered in the backfield. No gain on that completion. That'll bring up 3rd down. From the 41-yard line. The 49ers bring in their dime package. And they motion a guy to the right. Throws left. He's tackled at about the 25-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Line 20.
Chicago sends a man in motion to the left.
Kick 300.
He drops back. Throws while on the run. And it's knocked down. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Line 20. Line 20.
He drops back to pass. Makes the reception. Brought down right around the 20-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Line 20. Line 20.
And he will lose yardage on the play. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
The kick is up. It's got the distance, and it splits the uprights. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Robinson takes it from the 6. He's tackled at the 27. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Bruce is the motion man. Gore gets the ball. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the ground, up the middle. He fights forward to about the 26. 3 yards on the run. 3rd and 11. The Bears bring in their quarter defensive package.
Zebra!
He drops back to pass. And it's caught. He's brought down at the 37. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Lee kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. He fields the punt at the 16. And he's knocked out at the 38. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score.
Line 20! Line 20!
Grossman with the give. And they get him around the 41-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Throws it short. Incomplete. Benson was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Offense with 3rd down, 7 yards to go. They'll come out in the shotgun.
Line 20! Line 20!
Here's the give. Hit and drop behind the line. No chance there. That will be 4th down.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
Gets it away cleanly. Makes the fair catch. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Smith lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers wide this time.
45! Tiger!
He looks to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 31. About 6 yards on the play.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
On play action. Throws a bullet. Tackled at the 41-yard line. That was a nice catch. He went up leaving his body susceptible to the hit, but he came down with it and got a 1st down.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
1st down, looking to throw. Short throw to the right. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. Just about 6 yards on that completion.
Good vision shown by the quarterback on that play to find the open man. You could see him looking around, then checking it down late for a nice pickup.
They'll give it off here. And they get him around the 50-yard line. Gore gains about 2 yards on the run. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Sets up the play action. Rifles this one out to the right. He steps out at the 44-yard line. That was a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
Little handoff. He's brought down right around the 40-yard line. Gore comes away with 2 yards on the carry. They line up at the 41. The 49ers come out in a 2 tight end set. There's a play fake. He throws left. Brought down at the 33-yard line. Good hook up there as they get an 8-yard gain and a first down.
Nice play call for the first down that time. The quarterback simply saw the defense was not in an attack position. They gave the receiver some room out there, got him the football, and picked up the first down.
Norris was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Here's the halfback. Tackled right around the 30-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. The defense sets up in the nickel.
48! 48!
Looking to throw. Throws middle. And they get him at the 24-yard line. Completed pass gives them a solid gain through the air, but they'll wind up just a little short of the marker.
I just don't like the play call there. You have to take a chance to throw the ball beyond the first down marker to give your offense a chance to keep this drive alive. Now you have a really tough decision to make.
Set down. The kick is up. It's good. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. Drilled at the 23. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll go to work at the 23-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. Chicago sends a man in motion. Back to pass. Not much time to throw. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Benson gets the ball. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Here we go. Line 20. Line 20. Kick 300. Kick 300.
Looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Steps out at the 28-yard line. The defense was right there to bring him down just about as soon as he made the catch on that one.
Clever play that time defensively. It looked like he was going to be open quickly for the catch and the first down. They closed in, made the tackle, and that brings up fourth down.
Punts it. Rossum fields it at the 40. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one. I have to give him credit, though. He was able to field the punt cleanly in these windy conditions.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Fakes to the back. Scrambles. Gets the throw away. Intercepted. He's brought down around the 50-yard line. That gives the defense their 4th pick today.
And this quarterback thinks he's doing the right thing. He's trying to look off the defenders. He's trying to read the defense. They're just a little better than he is right now.
Olsen is the motion man. Looks down the field. And he caught it. He's dropped around the 28-yard line. With that last catch, the wide receiver has logged his 100th yard of the game.
Just a good, solid performance here by the receiver. This guy is plenty tough enough. I like the way that he gets in and out of his cuts, but I love his toughness. He's never intimidated out there.
He throws a bullet out to his left. It'll be 1st and goal. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Grossman takes it back. Tries for the end zone. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. They're at the 3. Benson alone in the backfield.
To hang over onto the sidewalk.
He throws right. Pass is complete. Into the end zone for a touchdown. That was a great call close to the goal line.
And when you have a versatile tight end like this, yes, he's in there potentially to block, so you have to play the run. Then he sneaks out on the pass route and catches it for a big touchdown.
Here's the point after. Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it off. Gathered at the 6. And we have a flag on the play. At the 40, across midfield. Inside the 30. To the 10. And it looks like this touchdown might be coming back. Here's the call.
Personal foul, tipping by the receiving team.
And he just got caught there.
And that really wasn't even close, Tom. I mean, that's just a bonehead play, big mistake, and a huge play in this ballgame.
Drops back on 1st down. Gets the pass away. Dropped an easy one. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
48, Friday.
Looks to pass. With the hard throw out to his left. Had his hands on it and dropped it. He got rocked on that one, and the ball popped right out of there.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
The defense is in the 3-2-6 defense.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Looking to throw. Scans the field. It's intercepted. Tackled at the 16-yard line. And he gets another one. That makes 2 on the game.
You know, it's so hard for a quarterback because his reads will take him to a certain side of the field. But if that one player who keeps picking you off is on that certain side of the field, now confusion starts to set in.
Brought down around the 12-yard line. Benson gains about 5 yards on the run. Grossman steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one in the backfield this time.
Right 20. Right 20.
Gets the ball away. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. First down now, they'll be looking for 6 points here. The Bears come out in a single back formation.
Right 20.
He drops back. Passes, end zone. The defense has struggled defending the pass in this one. He's now got 3 scores through the air. It looks like they'll go for 2. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Looks to pass. Moves to his right. It's completed. Can't get the 2-point conversion. Not a bad kick. Fielded at the 9. He's hammered at the 31. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Smith lines up under center. 2 tight ends this time.
Clean 88. Clean 88.
Gore gets the ball. Brought down behind the line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Smith back to pass. On the run, he throws it. He's tackled around the 35-yard line. They gain 5 on the play.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
Chicago brings in their nickel package. Smith sends a man in motion.
45. Scatter.
Play action. And they got him.
Not much point in going for this one. I expect to see him punt it away here.
Come on, man.
4th down, and the punt unit onto the field to kick it away. Lee kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? He fields the punt at the 13. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. Their previous 2 trips downfield were a success, and they take the field hoping for a 3rd. The Bears line up with 3 receivers, single back formation.
Right 20. Right 20.
Throws it short, and it's completed. They complete the play-action pass for a gain of 3. From their own 40-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Right 20. Right 20.
They hand it off. He's dropped at about the 41. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. And so with 3 in the books, we're locked in a tight one. Our score, the Bears 23, the 49ers 19. From the gun.
Right 20. Right 20.
They go with the run. Brought down around the 44-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Maynard punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. Just an excellent punt there, Chris. That really puts them in a tough situation.
Well, you can say that again. Now they're going to have to go the length of the field to give themselves a chance to get back in this one. And what we've seen so far out of this offense, that's going to be a tall order.
This one appeared to be on the offense.
False start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Smith back to throw. Gets the throw off. Steps out at about the 21. Gore gains 7 yards with the catch. So that'll make it second down. San Francisco comes out with 2 tight ends. He's under pressure. The backer picks it off. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
Holding defense. The penalty is declined.
1st and 10. Ball on the 23. 5 DBs on the field. He fakes it. And he can't hang on to it. Davis was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 23. Chicago comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun.
Here we go. Line 20. Line 20.
Looking for a receiver. Catch is made. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Little handoff. Touchdown. He took the handoff and did the rest for the score.
That's a big-time run right there. Pretty moves by the halfback.
Lining up for the point after. Extra point is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Robinson fields it at the goal line. He's tackled at the 37. He did a good job finding the seam on that return.
Yeah, he found an opening and darted right through it, and that return is going to set up this offense with some really good field position to start the drive.
Tiger, tiger, tiger.
Little handoff. He lost yardage on the play. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility. But if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
He drops back. He rolls out to the right. He's there for the catch. And they get him at the 43-yard line. Gain of 10. From their own 43-yard line. The 49ers set up in the gun.
388. 388.
Looking to throw. He throws on the run. Tackled at the 46-yard line. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on 3rd down tend to have nice, long careers.
48.
Looks for a man open with the catch. He's tackled at the 25. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Fakes to the back. Defender tips it away. Battle was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete from the 25-yard line. Gord alone in the backfield. Back to throw. Throws on the run. Comes down with it. And he scores. What a play! He hauled in that long pass for a touchdown.
What are you going to do? How do you defend that? That's just perfectly executed between a hot quarterback and a pretty good receiver.
Gord lines up as the single back.
48! Friday!
Gord runs a counter. Can't get the two-point conversion. And they really needed to convert that one.
Yeah, this offensive line is good, but when you're asking them to jam it in from a couple of yards out in this type of emotional setting, I think it's too much to ask. I like throwing the ball there.
Brought down at the 29-yard line. Their last drive ended in a touchdown, and they take the field again, hoping for a similar result. The Bears come out with the offset eye.
Line 20! Line 20!
They'll give it off here, and they get him at the 31. Benson gains about 2 yards on the run. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 31. Lining up with 3 wide. The Bears put a man in motion.
Line 20!
Back to pass. Throws it out. Tackled at the 43-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
300! Kick 300!
Here's the give. He makes his way to about the 48. He reels off 10 yards on the counter. 2nd down and very short coming up. Chicago comes out in the shotgun.
Line 20! Line 20!
He drops back to pass. Passes to his left. Brought down right around the 34-yard line. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Short throw to the left. Defense pushes him out of bounds right around the 26-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Grossman will hand it off. He's brought down around the 18-yard line. 8-yard gain. Out of the I formation.
Line 20! Line 20!
Grossman has completed every pass on this drive. There for the reception. He's tackled about the 15-yard line. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Grossman is looking to stay perfect on this drive. It's intercepted. He is hit hard on the play. Why would you make that pass when you've got the lead?
Don't ask me. He threw it. I have no idea which side of his brain was working on that one.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
He looks to throw on first down. There for the catch. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. He's put up some nice yardage, Chris.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
Drops back. Throws it out. It's broken up. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Two tight end formation this time. He throws it. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in.
Immediately after the game, where some of your favorite players...
Pretty obvious passing down here. The offense facing a 3rd and long situation that they need to convert. He drops back to pass. Looks down the field. They picked it off. And they get him at the 44-yard line.
Makes the interception.
And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
Gives it off. Brought down at the 41-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
Middle linebacker blitzed on that one, and you could see that the quarterback just didn't see it in time to audible out of that play, and let's give credit to the defense. They won that battle.
Looking to throw. Makes the pass to the middle of the field. Tackled at the 32-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Nice play fake. And he catches it. And they get him at the 25. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Right 20. Right 20. Kick 300. Kick 300.
Drops back. Throws it short. And this one could be a big game. They didn't get much on the play, but more than enough to convert.
And a lot of times, defenses will simply give you a pass like that. Trying to defend against the deeper ball, they're going to allow you those short ones.
Benson takes the give. He's tackled around the 21-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less. That brings up second down. One-man backfield.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 20.
Grossman hasn't missed yet. Surveys the field. He's dropped in the open field. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Goes for the end zone. What a catch. Touchdown. He throws it in there for the touchdown again. That's his 4th pass that's gone for a score.
This quarterback's getting loose. He's starting to feel it out there. You know, sometimes you bang your head against the wall and you're trying to figure out what's going to work during the course of the day. And sometimes you come out here and it just feels easy. You're over laughing on the bench, having a good time. It's been fun today.
And the point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Drilled at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They'll give it off here. He doesn't get back to the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Blue 45.
He's under a heavy rush. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Scatter.
It's a pass on 3rd and short. Pass completed. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Smith gives it up the middle. Brought down at midfield. Gore picks up about 4 yards on the play. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Scatter.
On play action, he's under pressure, brings it in, and he's decleated at the 45. 5-yard pickup on the play pass that time. Smith will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. They'll throw for the first. Throws while on the run. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Walker takes off in motion. He didn't get back to the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Guns it out. Still good on the drive. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. It's a 2-possession game, and the offense can cut that down if they can get it in the end zone here. Smith has completed every pass on this drive, and the defender intercepts it. He gets in for 6. What an interception for this defense.
It's bad enough offensively to throw an interception, but you can't let the guy run down the field for a touchdown. You have to turn into a defensive player at that point. They did not make that transition.
This should add the extra point. Set down. The kick is up. With about 3 minutes of play remaining here in the 4th quarter. The score, the Bears 44, the 49ers 25. He's hammered at the 31. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
48! 48! Hut! Hut! Hut!
Drops back with the pass. It's there for the catch. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Tiger, tiger, tiger!
Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Completed. That'll be a pickup of about a yard. That'll make it second down. Smith steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll come out in the single back formation. Drops back to pass. Short pass to his left. Out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. They gain 5 on the play.
Man-to-man coverage on that play, so they go to the out route as the defensive back was playing it pretty cautiously there against a deep throw. Good pitch and catch.
Play fake. Passes it out. Tackled at the 28-yard line. Another solid game through the air by the quarterback. He's up over 400 yards now.
And you can almost see the smoke coming out of the back of the ball when he throws it. This guy has plenty of velocity. We talked to some of the receivers and sort of joking around about, oh, come on, you can catch the ball. You got the gloves. You got all the stuff. One of them laughed and said, hey, you try it. This guy brings it.
You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
48! 48!
He drops back to pass. Guns it to the middle. They bring him down, and it's first and goal. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
He drops back. Throws to his left. Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Drops back. Fires it left. They don't hook up. That pass was simply uncatchable.
I know you want to be cautious in the red zone, but that was a little too cautious. You have to give your receiver a chance.
Looking to throw. He throws right. He's in. Touchdown. He just makes an easy grab there for 6.
When you have a receiver with that kind of ability, just give him a chance to work one-on-one on the outside. He'll take care of the rest.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. Kick is up, and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Let's see what happens as the kick team looks like they'll try the onside kick. And the coach has no other option than to call for the onside kick. Onside kick. Dropped at the 39-yard line. Well, they weren't able to recover the onside kick on that one.
I'm not going to say this thing is over, but it really doesn't look too good at this point. They're down 2 possessions. They just gave the other team some good field position. Tough spot right here.
Give to the tailback. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. Didn't get much. That'll bring up second down. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 39. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Benson gets the call again. Dropped behind the line. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
Yeah, and defensive linemen aren't the big fat guys that they used to be. These guys are athletes. They can move, and if you don't fool them on the delay, they're going to be standing right there in the face of the running back.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line, and they get no push for the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
He really came through on that long-distance attempt.
You don't make a kick like that without a perfect hold and a perfect snap. But let's give this kicker some credit. That was an extraordinary effort.
He'll down it in the end zone. Well, if you believe in miracles, then this game is not over yet. But I'll be honest, I don't see any way they could pull this one out.
Well, I always hate to say it's over with time still on the clock, but this one's over. If you want time to pad the stats a little bit now. A couple of cheap completions. Go home and tell Mommy you had a great game.
He's looking to throw. Looks for a man open. It's incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Back to pass. Passes the ball. He couldn't hang on to it. Not the best pass, Chris. The throw went right into coverage. What was he thinking?
I don't think that he was, Tom. It was one of those where the brain cells went off, and he's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Looks to pass. All kinds of pressure. Brings this one in. Brought down at the 30. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Offset I formation in the backfield. Smith calls for motion left. Drops back. He needs to make a decision. Makes the reception. And they get him around the 36-yard line. They stopped them on the first 3 plays, but they just couldn't contain the pass on 4th down.
And this is an aggressive play caller for this offense. He just doesn't seem to care if it's 1st down or 4th down. He's attacking.
Into traffic, and it's picked off. Tackled around the 45-yard line. And this one's over. Our final score is the Bears 47, the 49ers 32.